Welcome back, everybody. We are going back down the road of trying to find the perfect EDC bag, which seems to be a never-ending road. And the one that's up on the chopping block today is going to be the Vertx Ready Pack 2.0. That is my personal one that I bought and I have been carrying for the past several months to really get a feel for it and see if it's going to be any better than all of the different bags that I have tried in the past. Because I heard a lot of good stuff about this bag and I really wanted to try one. And I really wanted to love the bag, so I ran out and bought one in my favorite color, which is obviously that gray if you've spent any time on the channel. Before we get into the bag, I'm gonna give a huge shout to TriStar Trading. They handle all the merchandise from my channel and several others. So if you're looking for shirts or patches or hats or anything, go ahead and check out TriStar Trading. Link is in the description. All right, let's jump right into this bag, and we're gonna start with the materials. We're gonna talk about the pockets, how this thing wears, the comfort, all the good stuff you're gonna wanna know, because this is not a budget style bag. You're gonna spend a little bit more money on this one, and you've gotta determine if it's going to be worth it. So talking about the materials, this is listed as a bonded nylon. So this is kind of the same material all throughout, and they do have a ton of different color options and variations for you to choose from. And I will say the quality of this and the stitching and everything, it feels really, really nice. It feels really superior to a lot of other bags out there. Now, exactly what is bonded nylon? I don't know, but that's what it says on the site, is that it is a bonded nylon. So any of you material experts, let me know down in the comments. Now, on the interior of this bag, there are gonna be several places where there is that loop, your hook and loop Velcro style stuff. All of that is the Velcro branded, and we'll get more into the pockets and what's inside in just a minute. Just wanna give you the overall materials. Talking about the zippers outside, those are all going to be YKK zippers, which are the best zippers you can buy. And they're all gonna have pull tabs on them, or in that EDC or concealed carry pocket. It's gonna have that big emergency pull tab on it. So the zippers, nothing you gotta worry about there, best ones out on the market. And then as far as the back panel and straps, you are gonna have a custom foam on that back panel. You're gonna have the regular kind of foam padded style straps on this. Nothing crazy. And then up on the top of this, it's actually kind of got like a padded section where it has like an additional, like, not necessarily a drag hook, but like a handle that you can grab and pick the bag up with. So a nice little touch on that. So overall, the quality of this thing is definitely top notch. And should you guys be interested in this bag or anything you guys see here today, I'll leave links down below. Make sure you guys get subscribed to help out the channel. So talking about the pockets, what do we got as far as our actual storage? So we're gonna have really three kind of main pockets. You're gonna have a small outer pocket, kind of a midline thin center pocket, and the big main pocket of this. So let's start with that smaller pocket. This is basically gonna be like an administrative style pocket here. You're gonna have places for your pens, you're gonna have places to put your ID or some cards, that kind of see-through mesh, abrasive resistant mesh right there. You're gonna have a pretty decent amount of room in there to put different things in there that you wanna get to quickly, keys, anything like that. You can pretty much get it down in that pocket. And on the outside of that admin pocket, you're going to have a nice Velcro strip for your nameplates, patches, or anything else you wanna put on there. So the middle pocket on this one, you're gonna have a full section of not only MOLLE, but you're also gonna have that Velcro loop on there. So you can again attach whatever you want to it, whether it's PALs, MOLLE, Velcro, any of those attachments. That pocket is going to go down, and you're gonna be able to get things down deep in there, as far as maybe you have like an extra shirt, or maybe you have an extra med kit or something, or whatever you want, lunch, you can throw anything down in there. It's a kind of a thin pocket, so there's not a ton of space to work with, but it does get a little wider towards the bottom. You can also leave that panel exposed, and you can actually tuck that out zippered portion down into itself, so you kind of have like a quick grab pocket, which is definitely kind of cool. Say you want stuff like water bottles or something just quick to get into. You don't have to have that zipped up. You can actually expand this bag outward should you be into it. And then on the outside of that middle pocket, you do have a grab handle, and you also have like a little expansion panel on there should you stuff that thing full of stuff. It's not gonna be super tight. So there is a little bit of room for expansion on it, even though it is fairly thin. So getting into that main pocket, we got a bunch of stuff going on in here. You're gonna be able to put laptops in here. You have a laptop sleeve in there, which is definitely nice, although not a lot of padding towards the bottom. It's not bad, but there's just not a lot. So should you be putting a laptop in there, you just gotta be a little bit careful. Now that area is also set up for a hydration bladder. You can fit a really good sized bladder in there, and you're gonna have the ability to run your tube out either side of the bag, so you can have it over that shoulder strap and set that up however you want. So definitely a nice touch there. That whole area on the back is also going to be covered in that Velcro loop as well. So you can use any of the Tactigami or any kind of patch, nameplate, or anything else you want to put on there with that Velcro branded material. You're gonna have that big main section of the pocket. Now this is where you're gonna put your larger items that you wanna put in there, whether it's a bag you're using for school, a bag you're using to carry stuff out on the range, or just carry everyday stuff around, like a gym bag, which is what I use this bag for as well. On the opposite side of that panel, you're going to have a couple of small areas. You can see I've got a couple things in there. I've got a little pocket knife, I've got a little neck knife. You can put pens or any kind of tools you want in there. Not a ton of storage up in there. Below that, or on that, you're also gonna have that Velcro loop as well. Below that, you're gonna have a large but thin, see-through, that abrasion resistant kind of net material. And I've just got random stuff thrown in there that I would go for quickly, like bubble gum, a boo-boo kit with some Band-Aids, some aspirin, chapstick, that kind of stuff that you'd want in a pocket like that. Once you get down below that, you're gonna have another section of that loop, that Velcro branded loop down in there. And that's again where you can put Tactigami pouches or nameplates or whatever you want down in there, should you care about having anything. Pretty much most of the inside of that main pocket is going to have that loop material on it, so you can stick their Tactigami pouches in there. Now the main back portion of this, where that molded foam with the Vertx logo in it, that's actually kind of a concealed carry or an EDC space in there. It's lined with, again, that Velcro loop material in there. It's got that big pull tag as far as being able to get it open, and it's just a big wide open space in there. So when it comes to that, I will say it's a usable space, but it's rather big for what it is. It takes up a lot of space of that bag, probably 2 inches width there, and it's the entire back area of the bag. So it kind of steals a little bit of space from, I guess, the other pockets, you could say, depending on what you are looking to actually carry in there, because you can actually put ballistic armor panels in there, should you be into something like that as well. Or you can just jam t-shirts or clothing or whatever you want back in there. Now, as far as that molded back panel, it does have a pass-through, so you can actually put things through the back side of it. Say you got like a sweater or a light raincoat you're putting on, you can actually weave that through the back of it so you can quickly grab it without having to take the backpack off. I've done that multiple times. And it's just a nice little touch to have something on there like that. As far as the shoulder straps go in this, they're gonna be that same bonded nylon material with foam padding on the insert, and they are quite comfortable. They do have an arch to them as you wear them, so it is very, very comfortable. Should you have bigger shoulders or anything like that, it's gonna wear very well. There is nylon down the front of those, so you can hang carabiners, quick clips, or attach anything you want to it right on the front, maybe your cell phone case or something like that for quick access, or tie things off to it should you be using this for hiking or anything else out there. So definitely good stuff there. There's also a chest strap that comes with this. I took it off because I just never find myself using chest straps when it comes to bags like this. But that option is there, and it's very easily removed should you not want to have it on there. Both of these straps on there are quick release on there with Fastex buckles, so it's gonna be very easy to take this off quickly should you want to. And there's also gonna be a small lumbar kind of strap on there as well, should you want to have something like that. But again, I took that off because I just find myself never wearing those when it comes to bags like this, because that's for something more like a hiking bag in my opinion. One cool thing about this bag is there's a quick access feature to it. In that main pocket, there is a Vertx labeled pull tab on there that Velcros to the outside, then you close the zippers up against it. What that does is allows you to quickly grab both sides of the bag and open it all the way up without having to use the zippers on there for that quick access. Say you had your medical kit in that main pocket. So nice little touch on that. All right, so is there anything I would change, and what are my overall feelings on the Vertx ReadyPack 2.0? One of the things I would like to see is just more dedicated compartmentalized storage. So this is really marketed as an EDC bag, everyday carry. So you're gonna probably want things in very neat sections in certain pockets and certain places. Now that option is there, but you have to buy those Tactigami pouches at an additional cost. I would have liked to have seen at least a couple of more dedicated, even if it was just those nylon see-through pockets, something like that in there to really give some compartmentalized storage. And then should you want to purchase anything else like that Tactigami stuff, you can, but I think they're just missed a little bit of internal storage on this, especially since it's marketed as an EDC bag. When it comes to the comfort of wearing it, it's a very comfortable bag to wear. And I think the quality of this thing, the material, the stitching, the zippers, everything they have put into this thing is 100% top notch. Now, talking about that, what does this bag actually cost you? Because this is not your average bought it at Walmart kind of school backpack. I've seen this one range anywhere from $130 to about $150 or $155, depending on the season, depending on the color pattern, because there are, I think, a couple dozen different color patterns you can get this bag in. So overall, for what you're getting, is that a good value? That's kind of going to be up to you. And I'm going to say it's kind of yes and it's kind of no, because the bag is going to last you for years based on the quality of this thing. If you like the bag the way it is, it's going to be an exceptional value for you. If you're somebody like me and you like a little bit more compartmentalization in the bag natively itself without having to buy additional bags or pouches, you might want to keep looking for something, or just deal with the fact that you're going to have to spend a little bit more than that $130 to $150. But either way, the bag, the quality, all that stuff is top notch. If you are interested in that Ready Pack 2.0, I will leave a link in the description for you. Make sure you guys get subscribed. Let me know in the comments what your experience with Vertx has been, or if you like those bags at all, because I pretty much bought this one based off of other people's reviews and opinions that I kind of know and trust. So let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts would be on a bag this style. You guys get out there and have some fun. Remember, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, and I will see you guys on the next one.